biggest matchup of the week. Beltway. Commanders at the Baltimore Ravens. The Commanders are 4-1. Jaden McDaniels, Heisman Trophy winner, by the way.
Yeah, 40 tugs.
Making quarterback play as a rookie look easy. Similarly to Coleridge Stroud, because I have to get Coleridge in every single week.
Got to.
So he has been very, very good.
It's been unbelievable.
A little bit of an underrated rivalry. These teams always play each other in the preseason.
Yeah.
And word on the street is that a lot of these guys have a little internal chatter with that preseason game. Whoever wins the preseason game, they get to chatter the rest of the year because they don't get to play each other typically. But that changes things. Now, as bettors as we are, I'm always looking to fade teams at the pinnacle.
Sure.
Like I can't wait to fade the Commanders. I can't wait to fade the Chiefs. I can't wait to fade these teams that are at the upper echelon of the conversation, the market.
Yeah.
What do you think about this matchup, Jaden versus Lamar? Lamar's coming off 400 total yards against the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah.
And this would be a spot I would auto-fade Jaden McDaniels and the Commanders on. But, man, do the Ravens give up a lot of points and a lot of yards. That defense is not the same. What do you think about this matchup, Jaden versus Lamar game? And then we'll get into who wins.
Yeah, this is a fascinating quarterback matchup, as you alluded to. Rivalry in the area. We're not Northeast guys, but this is a huge
everything is
highway.
Close
everything's close. 40 miles. 40
minutes.
I believe. 40 minutes from the stadiums.
From Commander Stadium to M&T Bank.
This Commanders run here, and you said it. JD's making the quarterback position look easy. They dropped week 1 to the Bucs at the Pirate Ship. Tough place to play. They've won a month of football.
Yeah.
They're not turning the ball over. He's got the highest completion rate in the league at 77. They're even on the turnover differential. And if you know Washington Commanders football, they're always in the negative. I don't know how we, to your point, get off the Commanders here. But at the same time, this Ravens defense is great at stopping the run. They're bottom 5 pass D. I'm looking at this matchup. I don't know that I'm ready to get off this Commanders train yet. It's at Washington. This is a fascinating matchup.
Yeah, it seems like a surefire over. Total's 47.5 last I saw. The Commanders are like 30th, 31st, or 32nd in all pass defense categories.
Excuse me, it's at Ravens. At Ravens.
They are horrific, in Baltimore. So both teams offensively should have some success. But this seems like the game that Baltimore is going to rise up for.
I would like to think.
Okay, Jaden McDaniels, you think we're going to – they have to be talking all week in practice. We can't let a rookie come into our house and do anything.
No chance.
That's not happening, right? The reason we backed Baltimore against the Cowboys, it was just a great spot, 0-2 for them to go down to Dallas, gash them offensively because they couldn't stop the run, and then get a W for the first one of the year. This seems like a spot for me where Baltimore is going to rise to the occasion and almost to prove a point. Hey, young fella, you're not going to come into Baltimore and get a W.
Could you play?
And they need to end the Baltimore Ravens did one of those things where they stole a W against.
Yeah, they shouldn't. I was just going to say, are we selling high in the betting world?
They got the win, and they saw a lot of things they need to clean up. I think this is a good spot to back Baltimore to get the win.
Yeah, it was a W, but an L. Now, on the other side of things, if the Commanders win this football game, just food for thought, where are we, all things NFC East? Where are we on the Jaden McDaniels MVP conversation? He's sitting here around 11-1, depending where you shop.
Yeah, it starts to get really spooky for the NFC East if they are able to go into Baltimore and get a W because it just puts a lot of pressure on Philly, who already has a lot of pressure.
A lot of pressure.
Right? So it's tough to throw gasoline on that fire because initially our thoughts on Philly, right, were like, they have to deal with internal issues.
Sure.
Like Dallas isn't very good. The Commanders have a rookie quarterback. We're not worried about the Giants. We just if we can fix our stuff internally, we'll win the division and we'll be in the playoffs and we'll be able to make some noise. Now it's like, damn, they might actually be a really good football team. We have to get right internally and then worry about dealing with the Commanders. So this is a big week for the division. Listen, don't waste any money on Jaden McDaniels winning MVP. He's not winning. He's not a rookie quarter. They're not going to vote for a rookie quarterback. I don't care. I don't care what numbers he puts up, unless they go 15-1 or something crazy, 16-1. But it's not happening.
There it is.
So wait, who wins the game?
I like Baltimore. I mentioned
Yeah.
I like Baltimore overall just because I feel like they're going to rise to this spot and then go through that Cincinnati film and clean up a lot of that defensive stuff that needs to get worked on. But I don't know how the Commanders stop Baltimore offensively. What Baltimore did to Cincy, I think they should be able to do to the Commanders. They're a very similar defense where they're poor on the back end and up front they're not very tough.
I'll go Ravens win, Commanders cover.